So this week we actually take a trip to 3 places. First off, we are going to be skating the ledge right here. The second is Legally Blonde filming locations. And the third is San Juan Capistrano Skatepark. And I'm kind of thinking, since last week I learned a fakie half cab, I think it was frontside half cab, 50-50. I'm thinking I'm just gonna try to spin out of that. Fakie frontside half cab, backside 180 out, just to see how that goes. And I don't really have any other plans for this spot, but I do have some other plans for the day, and we'll get to those soon enough. But this is just kind of my morning session, I guess. All right, so first things first, I'm gonna wax this thing up a little bit. It's kind of been a while. Definitely gotta get warmed up. The Americas again today. After wearing like very shoey shoes, these are like just wearing socks. Like skating in socks. Yeah, just basically socks. And just to play it safe, in case somebody drives by, I'm gonna put you back on the curb. Actually, today I'm rocking the ROG Central wireless headphones. Pretty sick. Recommend them for this. They're great for gaming though, but I think. That was basically it. I'm hyped on that. Kind of took a couple slams there. That was kind of gnarly actually. But those are sick shoes. Got this guy walking by right here. It's always fun. I'm gonna check if that guy's still here. I think they're just looking for some spot to park. But anyway, these dudes are totally laughing at me right now. Also, if you like videos like this, make sure you subscribe and hit that like button. It really helps out a lot. I upload skateboarding videos, history videos, shoe reviews, just kind of all around vlogs of what I'm doing on the weekend, which sometimes is fun, sometimes is not. For instance, today, we go see George Lopez. That's kind of fun. I'm gonna totally upload this to my channel, but I'm letting her think, what? I'll check in with you when we're alone.
I'm going to see George Lopez.
But yeah, I think this thing's way too dry. It's just kind of also sitting in the sun. It doesn't help. Okay, so some of you actually might remember this from being in the background of the end of one of my other videos. And I had no idea at the time that this was the filming location for Legally Blonde, Catch Me If You Can, a whole lot of other movies as well. But those are just the two in my mind that stick out. It's a really, really cool location. And that's kind of why I went here the first time. But yeah, these are like the steps you see in the movie, actually. It's actually closed today, but it would be really cool if it was open. It'd be nice to go inside because they did actually film a lot of the scenes inside. The inside, I guess what you see is like a very old early 1900s courthouse. It's very nice. They've upkept it very well, apparently. I've not personally seen it, but I've seen photos, videos. I'll probably try to steal somebody's and insert them there. Hopefully don't get a copyright. Probably will. And a couple of the stills I've seen from them, there's like a van, like a production van parked here. And this was all filled up with all sorts of stuff. These guns over here. There's some guns over there in the middle. Here, let's go back over there. Also, we're at the cruiser right now. Just didn't feel like rocking the reel board. I knew it'd be really loud. But yeah, there's these really cool guns and cannons right here. Nice little flagpole. So yeah, I'm walking up the steps right here. Wow. I'm walking in the footsteps of Reese Witherspoon. Oh wow, I think you can see the steps. So yeah, you can kind of see those are the stairs that she actually walks down in the movie. That's pretty cool. I'm gonna try. Oh. It was worth a shot, I thought. So, a little bit of history about this place. It opened November 12th, 1901, built in Richardson Romanesque style. And this also later became the home of the Orange County Board of Supervisors as well. Actually, by today's standards, I guess this place is very vulnerable, which is probably why not much actually goes on here. Today, you'll see it being used for a lot of weddings. I actually tried to come here yesterday, but it was being used for a wedding. But yeah, it's very known for its look. It's got a very iconic look. You've probably seen this place before in other movies, actually. Rain Man, 1988. Jerry Maguire in 1996. Francis in 1982, Norma Ray in 1979, Gideon's Trumpet in 1980, Clear and Present Danger in 1994, Kindergarten Cop in 1990, which I've actually been to quite a few of the locations for the filming of Kindergarten Cop. J. Edgar in 2011, which makes sense, actually. This looks tight to total J. Edgar sort of era building. File on Thelma and Jordan in 1949, and recently, well, somewhat recently, I guess, American Horror Story Asylum was filmed here as well in 2012 and 2013. Those were actually release dates, so I'm sure there's been a lot more actually. And I'm gonna just read this from the brochure that you would get on their website basically. But yeah, this is located in the heart of Santa Ana. The old Orange County Courthouse stood witness to the local government activities and court proceedings that shaped early history of Orange County, a California state historic landmark and listed on a National Register of Historic Places. This 30,000 square foot granite red sandstone building was completely restored in 1992 and celebrated its centennial in 2001. So it's been around over 100 years basically. A lot of really cool stuff, and just gonna kind of check it out. Also, just waiting out the meter a little bit. San Juan Capistrano Skatepark. San Juan Capistrano Skatepark was built in about mid-2025, or it was opened in about mid-2025. It's about 42,000 square feet, a little bit over. It cost about $6.8 million. You could definitely kind of tell it's a pretty nice park, I would say. It was designed by Grindline Skateparks. Grindline Skateparks have actually made a lot of the skate parks that I grew up skating in the Pacific Northwest. So I'm very familiar with Grindline Skateparks. Alright, we out here, San Juan Capistrano Skatepark. I've actually never been. Pretty new. Pretty sure. I've seen lots of like online stuff about it, but check it out today. We're gonna see how this bowl is amazing. Street course. I'm gonna mess that up later. Just give you a little mini tour. This thing's super fun looking. This thing looks fun. A lot of fun to be had here. A lot of fun. I'm gonna mess that up later. Here. Woo. Yeah, this thing's fun. I'll be honest, I might not film it much here because it's just kind of not a good places to put the camera. Shout out to the San Juan Capistrano Skatepark Coalition. It seems like they've been working a long time to get this done, and congratulations, you did it. Good job. This is a great skate park, a highly recommended skateboarding facility. There were a lot of people there. There were a lot of families. I mean, it was kind of cool to see people out and at skate parks again, I guess you could say. I was pretty excited to see all that. Yeah, this place is sick. Highly recommend. I would give 8 out of 10. Yeah, I think I'm gonna call it. Park is fun. Also, just kind of wanted to wrap this episode up. I wanted to thank you for watching. If you're not subscribed yet, make sure you do. I upload a lot of skateboarding videos, history videos, skate park tours, just all around stuff you might like to see. So if you like this video, make sure you subscribe, and we hope to see you again soon.